Eric. How you doing? Oh, you're very welcome. Okay. Okay, yeah. There's quite a few of us from North Florida out here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're now just joining us for the first time, this is the Sunset Beach Pro of the Stand Up World Tour of Surfing. Out in the water, we have quarterfinal number 3, and it looks like Blue is taking off on what looks to maybe be a good lining up wave. He's on his backhand. Oh, and he just gets the lip on the head. Unable to do something with that one. That was Ian Vaz. So right now we have in the red jersey Ian Vaz from Brazil, Robin Johnston of Hawaii, and Peo Luzarazu of France. With an correction, that last wave was Peo in blue. And now we have white taking off, Robin Johnston.
Robin with a big swooping roundhouse cutback and lots of open face to work with. It kind of is shouldering off rather quickly. We'll see if he gets a reform with the wave steepening up and more critical sections to work with. Nice off the top right there as the wave crashes down all around him. So Robin making the best of that wave there. And that's one of our caddies, or one of our surfers from the previous heat coming in. This important announcement, we're going to increase to 25-minute heats for the semis. And then we'll take a 20 to 25-minute break for a 30-minute final. So this round will continue 22 minutes. Then we'll be getting into the semifinals, which we will make 25 minutes, and then finish with a 30-minute final. So there's the schedule for the rest of today.
And what you just saw on the screen there, ladies and gentlemen, was a replay of Robin Johnston's last wave, working that one all the way to the inside. And here we have Kai Lenny walking up the beach. Quarterfinal number 2 heat winner. 2-time world champion, 2-time Sunset Pro winner. So he's definitely got his eyes on the prize for today. He's focused, he's ready, he's fit, and he wants to take it for the 3rd time. I'm sure he does.
Being greeted by fellow team member Chuck Patterson. There's a shot of Hawaiian Water Patrol with Larry Haynes getting some great water shots for our post-production pieces, which you can check out on our Facebook page, Facebook.com/Stand Up World Tour. And there's also a section on the standupworldtour.com website where you can click on videos. I'm sure you can get some excellent replays and highlights from the previous days of competition. On the outside, it is red. Ian Vaz dropping in, down the line speed, beautiful wave to work with. Cranks it off the top, throwing spray out the back for the first turn. And around the corner, kind of gets thrown off by the whitewater for just a second, and now finds another nice little reform section to work with and puts it on the rail. And a nice little finishing turn there for Ian Vaz. Trying to connect, and he will kick out here pretty soon. "17 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in quarterfinal number 3. Quarterfinal number 4 get checked in. Kekoa Awai, Poi Nike Rioja, and Sean Pointer. And right now, we are going to toss it down to winner of the last heat, Turtle Bay ambassador, former champion here at Sunset Beach, Kai Lenny.
That was a pretty tight heat there. You looked like you went quite getting the waves. You wanted at the start, but you pulled it out again. Tell me about it.
Oh, sometimes you have those heats where, nothing kind of lines up the way you want it to, and I kind of had that in the beginning. It's crazy how quick the conditions changed since my last heat, with the wind shifting a bit more offshore, made it a little harder off the top, but once I kind of got that figured out, I adapted to it, and my last wave was perfect, and the one before that guy at least got another score on the table, so you know, I can't complain. I made the heat, I won the heat, and I'm just that much closer to where I want to be.
Right on. Well, good job, Kai. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right, thanks, Kai Lenny. Congratulations. We'll see you in the semifinals, which will be a 25-minute heat.
Rocky, I heard you talking earlier with Anthony about, you know, some of your favorite picks for the event, picks to win, and it looks like after these last few heats that your two top picks are still in the game.
Yes, they are. Kyle Vaz gave them a good run for their money in that quarterfinal number 2, but as we see, Peo Lizarazu, a guy who's no stranger to the final here at the Sunset Beach Pro, up and riding right now. So he had a very, very powerful style, surfing on his backhand here at Sunset.
And is that like a signature board color for him, red, or is that the same board he's been using for the last couple years?
He's always on a red board. I'm not sure if it's the same one. It very well could be, but because he looks so comfortable with it. But he's definitely got his signature color picked out for Peo Lizarazu. He loves the red. That's the surfer in the blue jersey from France. We have a Brazilian in Ian Vaz, a Hawaiian Robin Johnston, and a Frenchman, Peo Lizarazu. All in this heat. And another international affair coming up next with a Hawaiian, a Tahitian, and an American. So the world's best converging here at Sunset Beach in stand-up paddle surfing here at the Sunset Beach Pro. So a little bit of kind of a family tradition going on, and you know, a little bit of superstition. Want to stick with the same board color. Peo's first board ever that his dad made for him was the pigment red color that you're seeing out there today, and he since has never changed that color for any of his boards of any discipline. So Peo Lizarazu liking something and sticking to it.
Well, there you go. Some fun facts from friends and family members. Helps keep the commentary interesting.
All right, and there we are. Rocky Cannon with Candace Appleby on the StandUpWorldTour.com. Thank you for joining us. And now a nice shot of the gallery on the beach. The spectators checking it out, taking some pictures of our beautiful banners and scaffoldings. Mahalo to all of our sponsors. Waterman League, based at Turtle Bay Resort. Also, thank you to GoPro, Amp Energy, Starboard Paddleboards, the Hui SUP. Also, thank you to Maui Gym, Malibu, Pacifico Beer, the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl, and Go Mokulele, along with others that have contributed. Thank you very much.
And for those of you just joining us on the beach right now, you know, if you're staying in town and you're enjoying the North Shore today on your first visit to the North Shore, know that there is the beautiful Turtle Bay Resort that you could visit, book a stay there, and even get a stand-up paddle or a surfing lesson from our very own Rocky Cannon.
Hey,
at the
and we
Hans Wiedemann
need
Surf School.
We need Kyle Vaz to return your jersey. Kyle Vaz, bring your jersey back. Who's that out the back, Candace?
We got white taken off out the back. Robin Johnston with a nice turn off the top. Really knows how to put those radical maneuvers on the rail again. Going for another top turn, utilizing the paddle, staying in the power source of the wave. Nice little cut back with a paddle transfer. This wave's running quite nicely. Little floater off the whitewater section. Robin Johnston is a very experienced competitive surfer coming from shortboard surfing. Coaches some young girls here on the island, Haley and Hannah Harrison. Just an all-around great guy, great ambassador for the sport, and really knows how to follow the criteria of speed, power, and flow. So, nice wave, Robin. Still waiting on scores for all the riders. Looks like we have red taking off out the back. Nice, nice off the top. Cutting back into the pocket. That's Ian Voss and kicking out.
Yeah, Poi Nike, you can paddle out and just get the jersey from Kyle Voss. That probably would be the best solution at this point with 11 minutes and 15 seconds. Kyle, of course, cheering on his brother Ian, who's in this heat right now. And Kyle not making it out of the last heat figures, well, I might as well try have my younger brother advance on and help him out in this heat against Robin Johnston and Peo Lizarazu, two very wily competitive veterans out there. So, Poi Nike, go out and get the white from Kyle. Thank you, brother. Good luck.
It looks like we have red giving this wave a look. Ian Voss. Up and riding. Gonna go for a nice little bottom turn. Little cut back into the power source, waiting for this wave to line up. We also have blue taking off out the back. Peo Lizarazu.
And Peo, nice big bottom turn, cranking it off the top, using that power that he has in those legs of his and carving a nice cut back right there. He's got a low center of gravity when he's surfing too. That really helps his style and allows him to really push that board up near the lip on his backhand, throwing lots of spray.
His style really impresses me, the way that he can move that board around, because it's a bigger, more gunny shape, more of a fast, speedy board, not so much of a progressive style board. So to see the turns that he does with that thing is pretty amazing.
Yep, and time remaining in this heat, 9 minutes, 45 seconds. So Poi Nike on the way out to secure the white rash guard from that surfer in white, Kyle Voss.
All right, so we have just under 9 minutes remaining in this third quarter final. Not sure of the heat situation at the moment. We still are awaiting scores to lock in.
Yep, this is the quarterfinals, so very crucial heat here for these surfers. All right, here we go. This is the second wave of red on your replay screen. This is Ian Voss carving a nice turn off the top to begin and gets around the section, kind of gets hung up with the white water right there and finds more open face on the inside with a nice carve.
I'm not sure what the buoys are doing, but it looks like, the swell is dropping quickly. There's still some sets out there, but, these guys definitely have to be selective. They have to play it smart. You're taking a chance either way, really, when you look at it.
Yeah, and I would be staying busy out there because you just never know, kind of like if you're hungry and you got to eat everything, you never know where your next meal is coming from. Out there, you want to stay busy. You never know where your next wave or when your next wave is coming in when the conditions start to get like this. So very, very good point of these surfers needing to really keep their head on a swivel.
So what Rocky's saying is eat any wave that you can, even if it's an appetizer.
Make the most of them. Eat them all.
And it looks like we have a situation. Currently, Robin Johnston in first place with a 7.25 and a 4.25. Ian Voss in second with a 5.5 and a 2.75. And Peo Lizarazu needing a 5.75 to advance into the second place position, currently with a 1 and a 2.5 with 6 minutes remaining on the clock. Peo Lizarazu, no stranger to the final here at Sunset, so don't count him out yet. We still got about 6 minutes remaining in this heat. Anything can happen.
Well, I think we may be even waiting for a score of Peo.
Well, there you go.
That last one where he was maneuvering that bigger board up and down the wave very nicely. I think that one has yet to filter in on our computer screen. We'll try the refresh button and see if that helps us get a score through. Meanwhile, on the beach, you see spectators making their way down. Welcome, welcome. I see you got your Mardi Gras beads on, sir. Awesome. It was Fat Tuesday last night. Yeah, your Hawaiian-style Mardi Gras beads, the kukui nuts. All right. Looks like you've been laid twice already while you've been here. And welcome to Hawaii, beautiful Sunset Beach. This is the Stand-Up World Tour Sunset Beach Pro. We're featuring this event live on the beach here and live on the internet. There's a video feed. If your friends and family want to tune in wherever they're from, they can go to standupworldtour.com and enjoy the action that you're enjoying live here on the beach. As we see time ticking down, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. And hey, everybody. It's just me now up in the announcer's booth enjoying the action. The sun has peeked through and providing a beautiful lighting for all of our shots here on the beach and in the water. The flags are flying moderately here on a beautiful trade wind Wednesday, Aloha Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. Sorry, the day before Valentine's Day. What am I talking about? You know, because it's a Wednesday and Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday. And it goes to show you, too, I'm a little bit hungry. It's been a while since breakfast, but a lovely day before Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you here on the beach and on standupworldtour.com. And one of the coolest things about these events here in Hawaii, you're watching, if you're looking for professional competition in the water on the North Shore, you have found it. This is the world's best stand-up paddle surfers in the water right now. Out to your right-hand side a little bit, you'll see a jet ski out there. They're getting some water shots. They're also there for safety. And you'll see surfers that are standing on their boards out there waiting for waves, wearing different colored rash guards or different colored jerseys. That's how the judges differentiate between the surfers. There's a red out there, there's a blue, and there's a guy in white out in the water right now. And the coolest thing about being able to watch the world's best athletes compete at one of the world's best venues here at Sunset Beach is that you can sit anywhere on the beach, no assigned seating, and admission to this beach is completely free. So enjoying some of the world's best athletes free on the beach is the best way to enjoy this event. Toes in the sand, breeze blowing, and the beautiful sights and sounds and smells of the Pacific Ocean. 2 minutes remaining, 2 minutes.
Up and riding in blue, Peo Lizarazu from France. Working his backhand, getting a few in the pocket turns. Looks like it'll have a nice reform section for maybe to get 1 or 2 more hits in. And Peo Lizarazu in blue on that last rave is actually the Sopinus Pro champion back in 2011. So Peo being very comfortable in big waves and liking to charge a lot. This is a little bit of a different conditions out here compared to the first 2 days of competition. It's on the smaller side, but Peo looks comfortable and it was surfing good out there.
Well, we want to say a special birthday wish. Counting down, 3, 2, 1. And we'll get to that birthday wish as soon as we get started here with quarterfinal number 4. Judges ready? Here we go. Counting down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So heat number 4 is underway. Stand by for official results coming in for heat number 3. We'll just get those from upstairs with the printout. In heat 4, Kekoa Awai in red, Poinaiki Raioha in white, Sean Pointer in blue. Check in semifinal number 1. Should be Cody Kerbox, Bo Nixon, Kai Lenny, and Ikaika Kalama in semi number 1. But happy birthday on the beach from Michigan. All he wanted to do was come down here and watch an event here at Sunset Beach for his birthday. Happy 21st birthday to Brother Tyler from Michigan. Happy birthday, Tyler. We hope you are enjoying your day here at Sunset Beach as we see Blue up and riding on the outside.
Oh, pulling in for a nice one. Definitely got covered up on that one, Rocky. This is Sean Pointer. So that was a nice little ride for Sean. Kind of got one of those magical waves on the inside. You know, it's a hard decision out there whether you want to sit out the back and wait for a good wave or, be safe and just get a few waves under your belt on the inside, which Sean just did, and also rider in white, Kai Lenny. Under the hook and pokes his nose a little bit. Excuse me, that was rider in white, Poinaiki. Up and riding in red, Kekoa Awai. Ooh, and gets guillotined on that one a bit. Well, the sun is bright, and there's still some beautiful waves to be ridden to finish off the Sunset Beach Pro here for the first stop of the Waterman League Stand-Up World Tour. It's about 1:45, and it is sunny out. Hope you have a nice pair of Maui Jim sunglasses to protect your eyes and keep your eye on the water out there. Big shout out to Maui Jim Sunglasses for being a supporter of the Stand Up World Tour, as well as GoPro, the most popular POV camera, waterproof camera angle, Pacifico Beer, Starboard, Turtle Bay Resorts just up the road here on the North Shore, One of my favorite places to stay when I come up here. Beautiful resort. So riders in red and white looking to jockey for position on this wave. And if you're watching at home on the live feed or enjoying what you're seeing here on the beach, make sure to call and text and message all your friends and family to let them know to tune in. StandUpWorldTour.com, click the Sunset Beach Pro live feed link at the top, and check out all the action to come here for the semifinals and the finals.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting here emceeing with Rocky Cannon. Big mahalos for keeping us all entertained throughout all the Waterman League events.
Thanks, bro. It's my pleasure to be here and watching all you guys compete in the races, in the surfing. You guys have really, really impressed me with your athleticism and your very well-natured personalities, and we're looking forward to another fun 2013 year. I'll be on some of those locations with you guys, not all of them, but I'll be at a select few, so look forward to hanging out with you in Chicago again. And we're getting official results for the last heat. Robin Johnston in first. Peo Lizarazu finishes in second. So for 2 heats in a row, we lose a Vaz brother. Ian Vaz goes down in third. And great showing, though, from the young Brazilian Ian Vaz and his brother Kyle Vaz making it to the quarterfinals.
Well, those 2 brothers, the Vaz brothers coming from Brazil, have been surfing really good, Rocky, lately on the tour. And Ian looking really comfortable out here as the waves dropped at Sunset Beach. He was ripping in his last heats, as well as Kaio, his older brother.
Well, in this heat right here, we've got Kikoa Awai gets on the board with a 1.1. Sean Pointer with the best wave so far with a 2.75. And Poinike Raioha getting on the board with just a 1.0, but still a lot of time remaining in this heat, 15 minutes and 15 seconds.
We might be seeing a good ride coming from Rider in Blue, Sean Pointer. This is standing tall for him. Let's see what he could do. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh. Just getting in the pocket there a little bit to kind of stay on the bubble. I'm sure he knew he was closing out.
Yeah, and you see where the 2 other surfers went over this wave. They are very much out of position, a little bit too deep or a lot too deep. They need to hustle towards this side of the break to have a chance at these next few sets, or they might find themselves having to try out one of the very treacherous Sunset Beach lefts out there. And we're going to have 25-minute semifinal heats, 25-minute heats, 25-minute heats for the semis. And out the back in red, getting blown out the back was Kikoa Awai. Poinike also out there on the outside. Hawaiian Water Patrol checking on the surfer in blue. Sean Pointer had that last wave. Had one nice carving turn and then got kind of stuck under the lip and had to jump off his board for dear life and try to penetrate through and get out through the back. Now he's just getting the rest of these waves on the head as he finally makes it back to his feet. 2 minutes, 35 seconds remaining, and we're going to drop it down to the beach for an interview with the winner of that last heat, Robin Johnston.
Pretty tough heat there. How'd it go for you?
Caught only 2 waves, but it was kind of strategy just to like manage the lineup and manage my competitors. I feel really fortunate. Caught 2 solid waves and ended up all right.
Right on. Moving on now. Are you excited for where you're at this moment?
Super excited and super happy with how the board is working, and really stoked on the support from my sponsors, Mistral and Carbonero and Tambora Acai. Thank you guys. Thank you, Mom and Dad, Rena, my wife, and all my family. Thank you.
Right on. Thank you so much, Robin.
Red Kekoa Y from Y side. Let's see what he could pull out of his bag of tricks for this one. Nice little speed hook in the pocket. And the wave kind of fades off into his shoulder.
Yeah, that one looked like there was going to be a nice big wall ahead, but it kind of just hit a deep spot and faded very quickly. And that can be the case sometimes here at Sunset Beach. You think you got one that's going to extend on down the line, and then next thing you know, it's just a big shoulder. And wave selection just ever so crucial here at Sunset Beach, especially when it's this size of waves. Good job, Ian. Way to go, making the quarterfinals. I'm sure your brother and the rest of your family and your friends in Brazil are very proud of you, as they should be, and we'll see you at the next event in Brazil coming up in a couple of months.
I tell you what, that is a long flight coming from Brazil back to Hawaii. I just did that one a few months ago for the Ubatuba Pro, and oh my gosh, that was a lot of traveling. Up and riding on the outside in red, Kekoa Y.
Kekoa, nice couple of smooth turns right there, and the West Side boy smashing it off that section for a nice radical maneuver. So from smooth, he goes to flashy, lightning quick speed off the top. Nice combination there and variety for Kekoa Y.
All right, and we're going to show a little replay for all you online live viewers. So as you can see, rider in red, Kekoa Y, cranking a nice opening turn, looking for the face. As it reforms, he wraps back into the whitewash. And right here, it gets a nice little punchy closeout section. Boom. That was a nice turn. So that was, you know, a little bit of an exclamation mark for that one.
Well, I bet just because you're on West Side, you got to say punchy. Nah. Kekoa Y, one of the humble surfers that lets his skill do the talking. And we talked about his family earlier, just comes from a great clan of ocean-loving people and very talented watermen. So Kekoa finishes wave number 2, and we'll get that score coming in here, and we'll update you on the situation. 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Semifinal number 1 should be checked in and ready to go. Cody Kerbox, Bo Nixon, Kai Lenny, and Ikaika Kalama.
Oh, well, up and riding on the outside is Starboard's team rider in blue, Sean Pointer. Oh, that was a nice little turn. Wind gets under the board, kind of does an airdrop and loses it. Well, up here right now with me is John with Puka Patch, one of the gold patrons for the World Tour. Mahalo's for coming up here and giving us some goodies. I use Puka Patch on all my little quick repair fixes. Tell us a little bit about the product.
Oh yeah, Zany. You know, one of the biggest problems is repair and stand up, and with surfing, you know, you don't want to spend all your time out on the shore trying to fix your boards when you can be in the water. So I invented this cool product called Puka Patch. All you got to do is peel it off and stick it on. It's unreal.
And it sticks on wet even, huh?
Oh, yeah. It goes on in the water, too, man, if you bring them with you. You know, if you're lucky enough, maybe one of your boys has them out there for you.
How's that? I actually was just surfing at Cammy's yesterday, and my brand new board hit a rock. I was like, no, and it was perfect size for the Puka Patch sticker. Just slapped it on, got right back out there.
Right on. I love that, man. I hear so many stories. Everybody's so creative with these things now. You know, guys blow out their slippers and throw them on there to revive the slipper for a little bit longer, you know. Everybody tells me crazy stories. One of my friends kicked a sprinkler head. We were going to surf. His foot was all gushing with blood. He said, oh, man, give me a Puka Patch.
Yeah.
Threw him on, surf the rest of the day, no problems.
There you go. And we got 2 different products up here. We have the little 5-pack Puka Patch. And so that's the one that you could just put in your pocket and be ready for any little ding or paddle. You know, sometimes when you're paddling, you chip the side of your rails, and then we also have the rail saver.
Yeah.
So you could put that from nose to tail and be safe every session.
Oh, yeah, these will protect your board. It'll keep you in the water for sure. Save the rails.
Yee, all right. Mahalo's Puka Patch. All right. Hey, do you mind if I grab a few of these?
Oh, these are for you, man. You know
yeah.
That. All right.
All right.
Aloha. Thanks,
Puka
everybody.
Patch.
Look for Puka Patch in your local shops. Some stuff on video.
Well, on screen right there, messing around, was Stand Up World Tours at Youngblood. You saw Matt Becker just playing around with some of his friends on the beach. And to everyone who came to join us and watch the Stand Up World Tour at Sunset Beach Pro, big mahalos. We have some killer action going on. Waves have dropped a bit from our first 2 days of competition, but there are still some highly competitive conditions out there. So out on the water, looking to take off. Ooh, red and then white both get blown off the face. Decide not to go on that one. Out on the screen right now, getting ready for his next heat is Kai Lenny, rider in blue. He's making his way out. He's going to wait for his heat. Yeah, and out here at Sunset Beach, even on a small day like this, the waves are powerful. And we have seen leashes being broken already today, paddles being snapped. So it is important to have a caddy. As you see, a lot of the riders out here have their caddies paddling out with them, making sure they're safe. So if anything happens, they can quickly get to their caddy and replace the damaged equipment. I myself had a little bit of a shocker in my heat. I lost 7 minutes trying to get in and grab another paddle. I broke my paddle during the heat, and so it is very important to be prepared with extra equipment, whether you have it on the beach or with your caddy.
Yeah, and it might have been a good idea to have someone in the water with equipment, especially here at Sunset. It's such a far paddle in, such a big, wide playing field here, a big arena, a huge venue covering few hundred yards in each direction. So a lot of time is of the essence here, and you don't want to waste too much time. So good idea taking some extra equipment into the water as we have 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this heat. Quarterfinal number 4. It looks like Kekoa Awai in the lead. Poinaiki Raioha in second. Sean Pointer in third. 3 minutes, 35 seconds.
Well, as time winds down, it starts to get pretty stressful when you're looking for a backup score out there. And so, as you can see, the riders are jockeying for position to catch any little waves. It's really slowing down out there, Rocky.
Yep, it has its moments when it pulses, and then there'll be a lull, and the surfers kind of have to wait around for a wave or try to make something happen and stay busy chasing waves over on the point, chase them on the inside. As now we are under the 3-minute mark, 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Got to say mahalo to all of our sponsors. The Waterman League, of course, based and headquartered at Turtle Bay Resort. Also GoPro, Be a Hero with the new Hero 3. Amp Energy Drink, keeping us fueled and focused. Starboard Paddleboards. Also mahalo to Pacifico Beer, Malibu Rum, Maui Gym Sunglasses, the Hui SUP, the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl, and Go Mokulele. Mahalo. Of course, Puka Patch. And we had some samples displayed for you up here. So mahalo to Puka Patch. You can check them out, pukapatch.com. That's how you can get some quick fix materials for your surfboard or your paddleboard. Here we go, up and riding in white. This is Poinaiki Raioha, throwing a nice couple of turns on his rail to get into wave number 3. Finds the inside reform. Ed Val's going to make the most of it here. Another nice snap off the top, and then one last section to float and bash that lip right there. Poinaiki Raioha in the white jersey from Tahiti.
Nice little inside section ride for Poinaiki on that one. All right, and big mahalos for everyone tuning in on the live feed, wherever you may be around this world or on the beach. I want to do a quick shout out to Jeff Vasquez, watching the Sunset Beach Pro on the live feed from California. Jeff Vasquez is the filmer who started the movie, a stand-up paddle movie. A great movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Also on the outside in red, Kekoa Awai. This is a nice wave for the heat. It's been pretty slow, and this, I think, could be the wave he was looking for.
Finds an inside reform section to work with. Is really tucked high and nice, close to the pocket on the outside. Almost had a little barrel section to work with to try to fit himself into two, but he continues to the inside with a nice couple of maneuvers off the whitewater, keeping himself very busy. If you're looking for professional ocean competition in Hawaii on the North Shore, you have found it. This is the Stand-Up World Tour, event number 1 of 2013. Our first stop, counting down 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do a quick replay for our judges on that last wave from Poinaiki Raioha. Heat number 1, semifinal number 1, stand by. Heat number 1, stand by.
Well, this is a little replay. If you're on the live feed of Rider in White, Poinaiki milking this one all the way into Val's Reef on the inside.
Here we go. Ready? Counting down 5, 4.